Hi, I'm Jeremy Tepper, and my dad's a sex doctor. I wanted to come to the conference he's having with you guys, but I couldn't come because he felt that you would feel uncomfortable with me there talking with an 8-year-old about sex. So, and anyways, I would be missing school. So, I couldn't come, but we had the idea of this tape. So, he told me things to do, and well, there they are. This is me. I'm in there in my mom's uterus, not the stomach, or I would be, well, being digested. So, I'll be in the uterus. Now, over here is my door. I have a lot of favorite things, so I do a lot of things with it. If I get bored, I sometimes look at it and do things with it. So here's my room. My room. And here's my bookshelf.
Hold on.
This is my bookshelf. Okay. Now, here are some of my books that my dad gave me from studying the body and sex and everything. So, I put them in order. So, I put them in the order so that they're from what I would say as from young for as you get older. Now, the first one is called What's Inside My Body, and it's got everything for what's in your body, things about your body, what's outside and what's inside. It's got a lot of things.
Does it include genitals?
No, it doesn't. It only has like skeleton, eyes, heart. Nothing like that would be in school inappropriate. Nothing.
What does it have anything about the reproductive system?
Like the stomach?
The reproductive system, like the genitals.
No. Okay. Now, the next book, is called Grossology and You. It's, things about your body that are kind of like gross stuff. See, like a lot of things are kind of gross, like facts about your body that are gross, how to make things about your body, like fake blood, like how the digestive system and everything, how everything happens, and well, ways to get rid of warts probably don't work. So then nothing really. It's just gross stuff. Okay. Okay, so I've been showing books and until like these books talk about like babies and stuff. The other things don't really, and my dad said like books that he gave him for sex, but they're other ones. So this one is Everybody Poops, and some of these I've been reading recently. It's just a children's book of what kind of poop everyone has. Poop and everything. So there's that. And then there's The Gas We Pass. It's like things like with farting, and here it's like right here is like how we poop and the body, the system, and what happens and stuff with farts, how they're made.
Do you remember when you were young and we got you that book and we said it was The Gas We Passed, this story of expulsions?
Oh yeah, I remember that one. We called was it expulsions.
Before we wanted you to be saying fart all the time.
Yeah, but now I say fart all the time.
So these are general books we got you about bodily functions
Yeah.
that were engaging but educational. What's this next book?
It's called Breast, like a woman's breast, and it's got different things about.
Is it a
people.
woman's breast?
Yeah,
What's that? Is that a woman?
yeah. Those are girls. It's a boy.
Oh, so they're not all women's
Not
breasts.
all. It has some boys in it, not like entirely women, but it has some boys in it, and
So what are the functions of breasts?
they produce milk for the baby, reproduce milk for the baby. Here's like the system of how it's made, and it gives the baby protein and what it needs to live, and so it like doesn't get sick, so the baby doesn't get sick and stuff.
And what was the picture of the man's breast in there for?
Oh, that was just to say, even though men like sumo wrestlers have big breasts, they still don't produce milk since they
Okay.
don't have babies. Now this book,
Do you remember how old you were when you used to breastfeed? When you stopped?
well, it explains in this book why I don't remember, because my brain wasn't really functioning good enough to remember, so I'm not.
Oh, okay. All right.
So the next book is What's the Big Secret? And I was surprised when I figured out it was actually written by Mark Brown, the guy who created, created Arthur. I was surprised
Can
about
you
that.
read the subtitle?
Subtitle?
Yeah.
Like here?
Yeah.
Oh, talking about sex with boys and girls, and that's really what it is. And it's all things with, boys and girls and stuff, and babies and everything. So it's got babies. Mostly it's like most of it is somehow how they're acting, or about something that has to do with babies and how they're acting. So that's one book.
Would you recommend this book for who?
Like maybe kids my age or like younger. Like if still know a lot, but you're like 5, 6 years old.
For What's the Big Secret?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one, it's called This. It's So Amazing. These kind of books I actually like because it's got the bird and the bee, because it's got these comics. They're like on every page, and they got them saying something.
Can you hold that up a little?
It's got them saying something that has to do with the subject
Okay.
that they're talking about.
And is this book a little bit more explicit about sexual
Yeah.
issues?
Explains more. Actually, in this book, it actually shows the process of babies. Like, it even shows the actual size of a 9-month-old baby. Like, the actual sizes of babies.
How about the process of how babies are made? Does it get into that?
It's on the same page. Oh, and there's cartoons of how everything happens.
Is that a cartoon? What is that a cartoon of?
The egg traveling into the fallopian tube.
Okay, the fallopian tube, yeah.
Yeah, fallopian. I can't really pronounce sometimes.
Yeah, that's okay.
It looks like a fallopian tube.
And how does the egg in the fallopian tube, and what meets the egg? What comes
The
to meet
sperm comes through.
And where does the sperm come from?
The man's penis.
Does it have a picture of that in there?
It does. There's the traveling of the sperm trip.
Okay.
And
And where does the penis go to deliver the sperm?
into the woman's vagina.
Okay. Does it have pictures of that at all?
I think it does someplace.
Okay.
Let's see, like all these.
Oh, I guess hold it maybe there, but you can't really see what's happening under the sheets. Huh?
Nope. So there's.
Oh, it also talks about love?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it says what love is?
No, not really. And see, like functions.
Can you hold that up again?
Like,
That's good.
see, like sperm plans of what it should be, and see the penis in the vagina.
Okay.
Fallopian tube.
Fallopian.
Fallopian. Okay, where we left off, yeah. This is, fallopian tubes, and the, sperm, they just go into one of them, and one luckily has the egg. So a bunch go into one, and, they get the egg. Then one comes into the egg and it loses its tail, and they travel to the uterus. And while they go there, they become a ball of cells. It starts as one egg and one sperm, but by the time it gets to the uterus, it has at least 100 cells in it, because they multiply and divide and stuff. So, and then there's things like if they don't really want to have sexual intercourse, like doctors put sperm in this thing, syringe, they put it in there.
A syringe, yeah, a
Syringe.
needle.
Yeah, and they come out. Or you could have them meet in a bowl and then inject the ball of cells into the uterus.
So these are different ways to help people get pregnant.
Without having sexual intercourse.
Right.
And there's sometimes doctors, they made up a way.
Can you turn this way a little bit more?
They made up a way so that so sometimes they just have sexual intercourse so it feels good, and they don't want to have a baby.
Uh-huh.
So the doctors made a way so they don't get together to make a baby.
Ah. So it's sometimes they call that a barrier method.
Yeah,
or some way of
birth control.
Birth control.
That's what it says here.
Birth control.
And then it's like all different things, like saying, it's in the uterus and
not the stomach. That's confusing to say it's in the stomach.
Yeah.
Huh?
And then like how long it takes for all these different animals to take. The largest
Turn it a little my way, hon.
The one that takes the longest is the elephant. It takes an elephant cell about 2 years. And the shortest would be a mouse and a rabbit, just 3 weeks.
Okay.
And there's all different things like wait a minute, it was before it. Here's the page.
Oh, cool.
It's here. This is in large size of ball cells. This is the original size. It's about the size of a pencil dot. Here's 1 month actual size, enlarged size. Looks like an alien to me. And 1.5 months actual size. And this is 1.5 months actual size, enlarged size. 2 months actual size. 3 months actual size. 6 months actual size. 9 months actual size.
Wow.
So the baby would be about this size when it and it's given birth to.
And where does the baby come out?
Well, before, it comes out the vagina, but before, I thought women had, like, only 2 holes, but then I discovered they had a third for babies.
What were the other 2 holes?
The vulva and vagina. Vulva is where they go pee, and vagina is where they go poop.
Okay, so
Other things.
the vulva is the name for the outside of the genitals.
Yeah.
It's not really a different hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm just...
So we'll talk about that a little more. There's a urethra where that's inside there that they pee from, where the urine comes out.
And there's just about babies and other things. And stuff.
Did they have and when they talked about the vulva and the vagina, did they talk about the clitoris?
Clitoris?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But the rating for that book would be about like 6 to 9.
Okay.
Now this one doesn't have a cover. I took the cover off.
Well, before you go to that one, why don't you show them the other one? It's
Oh, this one?
yeah.
Okay.
It's just by the same author.
This one, okay. But this one would this one would be well, I would probably just before this anyways. So this one, these both my dad got me. It's perfectly normal. And it's same with the bird and the bee, and it's got they still have the same thing, except this time it's like smaller and more complaints how they met and stuff, and a lot of things.
What is sex? Does it say what sex is?
Yeah, really, just boys, girls, what's the same, what's the different, and
Sexual, what does that say under strong feelings?
sexual desire,
Oh.
and there's other things.
Now this one gets sexual desire and making love or sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
Do you remember what age level this is recommended for?
Like 9 to 12.
Yeah,
maybe.
so it's a little more complicated, a little more issues they discuss than It's So Amazing. But you tend to like this book more, don't you?
Yeah.
How come?
I just prefer it more. For some reason. It's like in a museum, like pictures and statues. And then there's this page, one of the main things, it's rated 9 to 12. One of the main reasons.
Because of the nudity?
Yeah.
And what are they showing in this picture?
It's the difference between men and women. Basically of all ages, sizes, colors, ages.
So yeah, difference between men and women, and also between different women and different men, huh?
Yeah.
We're all kind of have different bodies. I mean, the same parts, but it's pretty cool. They got a guy in a wheelchair and a woman on crutches.
Yeah. All types, all sizes.
Oh, there's the female sex organs.
Yeah,
Outside
and then
and
there's
inside.
male too.
So if there's any confusion, go look at the holes. Go look at the up there.
See,
What parts do you got there?
opening to the urethra right about there.
Urethra.
Yeah, urethra.
That's where the pee comes out.
Opening to the vagina.
Mm-hmm.
There. Clitoris.
That's the clitoris.
Clitoris, yeah. Outer labia.
Labia, which
Labia.
is the same as lips.
Yeah. Inner labia.
Correct.
In there.
So this book gets a little more detailed into female sex organs.
And male.
Mm-hmm.
It gets more nudity than other books.
Yeah. But it's still a cartoon nudity, right?
Yeah. But it's still what it would look like.
Yeah.
So there's things. There's a lot of cartoons.
Oh, puberty. What's that?
Yeah, puberty. As you grow up,
Yeah.
your body makes changes.
Uh-huh.
It's called puberty. You get hairy. You go bigger. Your privates get bigger and stuff.
Yeah.
And so.
And privates for men are.
Yeah, penis, and for women, breast, vulva, vagina, and they get hairy and bigger.
Men have more than just a penis, right?
Yeah. And then there's cartoons, like the other one, sometimes what happens, and like the brain time. Just like.
Okay. I think that's enough with this book.
Yeah, I'll just, like.
Oh, what does that talk about?
Yeah, sperm.
What's
go
the
through, like,
what's the topic up top there after the travels?
The travels of the sperm. I can't read that.
Ejaculation.
Yeah. So there's.
Does it say what age you might expect to ejaculate for the first time?
I don't know, but it's got love. They've got love and what would happen, and when the baby would come out.
Okay. Staying healthy.
Okay. That is to my last book.
Which was really one of the first books we ever went through when we were reading it to you.
It's called What is a Girl? What is a Boy? And I was actually thinking about reading the whole thing, but I'll just flip through pages. I won't actually read it. So, it's
Pick it up a little bit.
what is a girl? What is a boy?
And this book deals more about gender, right?
Gender, yeah. What's it look like, and it's all real pictures, no cartoons, just... Okay, so here, boy and girl.
And what's the difference there? Oh, it's just...
The only way you could tell the difference is actually because here the boy has a penis.
Yeah.
And here the girl has a vulva and vagina, and you can see that. So that's pretty much the only way. Otherwise, if you didn't see there,
Right.
you wouldn't be able to tell which was a boy and which was a girl.
Okay.
Here, sometimes it says the obvious.
What is the obvious here?
That a girl born a girl will always stay a girl.
Uh-huh.
It's an obvious. And here, a boy born a boy will always stay a boy.
Right. So that means if someone says, oh, if you do that, you're a girl, that's not true, right?
No. You're still a boy, or
Right.
you're still a girl.
Or if a girl does something,
Yeah.
we call her a tomboy, she's still a girl.
Yeah.
So what does this say? What is a girl? Some people say a girl is someone with long hair, but Chung has long hair and he's a boy. What is a boy? Some people say a boy is someone with short hair, but Mimi has short hair and she's a girl.
And there's a boy playing with his yo-yo.
Right.
And a bracelet on.
So some people
You
say
can-
a
you
girl
can-
is someone with jewelry. But you have jewelry, don't you, Jeremy?
Yeah, I got my Live Strong bracelet.
Right.
My high necklace broke. My bullet necklace broke.
You did?
Yeah. So, there's that. And there's here, girl on the swing wearing pants. Like this.
Okay.
But most girls wear pants and not skirts.
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. Before they weren't, like to school, they weren't allowed to wear pants. And over here, a girl whose name is Sam
Mm-hmm.
would be a boy's name. And says girls. Some people think girls play with dolls, but then he's taking care of his doll. He's playing with dolls. she's actually pretty strong. She's lifting a heavy block. Says girls aren't that strong. And say boys don't cry, but he's crying. Actually, I cry sometimes. Everyone cries.
Yeah.
Or girl. And saying that they have penis and testicles. Boys. Girls that they have vulva and vagina. And when you grow up, you still, as a man, you still have penis and testicles. And you grow hair.
What do you think of that picture? What do you think some people will think of that picture?
Maybe not really, like, appropriate, but
What
in
do
the place, I think the place would be his house. So
Right.
it would be okay for him to be like that.
Oh, but I mean, as far as
Sometimes.
appropriate for the picture, do you think it might be shocking for some kids to see an adult nude?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe is it for you?
Not really, no.
No, it's not upsetting?
No.
No.
I'm
Okay.
actually okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yep.
Yeah, I figure.
And then, a girl, you still have a vulva and vagina when you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And you still grow hair and everything.
We call it pubic hair.
Yeah, pubic.
That's because it's on a pubic bone, a pubic area.
Are you a girl or are you a boy?
What are you, Jeremy?
I'm a boy!
Can we tell by your room?
Not really.
Not really. You think most girls' rooms have posters of Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, not really. Most boys have that.
Bionicles.
Yeah, most boys have that, but some girls do like Bionicles. Like I have a friend, his sister likes Bionicle. She's got let's see, this poster in her room, and then most of the girls in my grade like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, don't name any names though, okay?
Yeah. And well, one thing that no one in my class likes Power Rangers, only me. The one thing,
Why do you think?
I don't know, but the one thing that's obvious that this is a boy's room.
Yeah.
If you knew me, say Jeremy Tepper, I'm a boy. Sketches of me, those are sketches of a boy. Even though the one with me as a superhero, the second one, up here, this one,
Yeah.
even though I have long hair, sometimes I keep my hair long, but over here, I was really noticing this. Fun for a boy.
Okay.
The girl probably wouldn't have that in her room.
So come back here to your bed for a moment. And in summary, what would you like to tell these parents about talking with their kids about sex and sexuality?
Well, maybe the older they get, the more you might want to tell them.
Okay.
But if they're like young,
Right.
you might want to keep some secrets from them.
Secrets or?
Not really secrets, but some facts from them
Yeah, they're
until
not,
they're older.
like they don't need to know them yet.
Or like if they ask you
Right.
what it is, you should either tell them that you're not going to tell them, but it would be until they're older. But what I would think, it would be nice to tell them what it means. And if it's a swear, tell them that it's a swear and they don't know what swears are. Tell them what a swear is and say never to say the word.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about something a little different here, some language. How about, how young do you think kids should learn the name for their body parts, like penis and vagina, vulva?
Well, maybe, at maybe a young age, about 4.
4. Do you think you knew it before you were 4?
Okay, maybe as soon as they can talk, maybe a little later.
Well, you teach them
Yeah.
what we taught you, and we taught you all your
Yeah.
other body parts.
Yeah, and then probably when they get a little older, teach them about the other gender.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
gender.
And teach them about themselves and about other people. Okay. Do you think knowledge is ever dangerous?
What?
Do you think knowledge is good or bad?
In some cases it could be bad. Some cases it could be good.
Oh, in what cases do you think it might be bad?
Bad like, something gross and you really know what it means.
Yeah.
It makes you even more grossed out, makes you want to feel like you could puke. And for me, language, like knowing knowledge
Yeah.
is good because I'll be able to understand my animal books better. They got words being like the author writes them down as if the author was like teenagers, like high schoolers, because
Yeah.
those are who they're about. Words I don't know in there.
All right.
Okay.
So you think people should be pretty open with their kids about sex and sexuality?
The older they get, the more open.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sorry you couldn't be here in person.
Bye. Here, boy, girl.
And what's the
See
difference
that?
there?
So that's pretty much the only way. Otherwise, sometimes it says the obvious.
What is the
Girl born a girl, will boy born a boy will always stay a boy.
right?
Yeah.
We call her a tomboy. She's still a girl. Well, is someone with long hair, but Chung has long hair and he's a boy. Some people say a boy is someone with short hair, but Mimi has short.
And there's a boy.
So some people
playing-
say a girl is someone with jewelry, but you have.
Is that? And there's. But most girls wear pants and not skirts. Even Sam
Mm-hmm.
would be a boy's name. She's pretty strong. She's lifting a heavy block. Says girls aren't that. Saying that they have penis and testicles and vagina. And you grow hair.
What do you think of that picture? What
In the
you-
place, I think the place would be his
I mean,
house.
as far as appropriate for the picture, do you think it might be shocking for some? Maybe is it for you?
Not really, no.
No, it's not upsetting.
No. A girl, you still grow hair. Pubic.
That's because it's on a pubic bone.
Are
Pubic
you a
area.
boy?
What are you, Jeremy?
I'm a boy! Not really.
Not really. You think most girls'
Most
rooms have
boys
posters
have
and
that.
Bionicles?
Yeah, most boys have that. And his sister likes Bionicle. She's got of the girls in my grade like Yu-Gi-Oh. No one in my class likes Power Rangers, only me. The one thing, those are sketches of a boy. Even though here, this one,
Yeah.
even though I have long hair, sometimes I can't.
Okay.
The girl probably wouldn't have that in her room.
So come back here to your bed. What would you like to tell these parents about talking with their kids about? Right.
You might want to keep some secrets
They don't need to know them yet.
or like until they're older. But what I would think is a word.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about a little.
Well, at maybe a young age, get a little older, teach them about the other gender.
Okay.
Not
Okay. Do you think knowledge is?
something gross and you really know what it means.
Yeah.
For me, language, like knowing knowledge. They got words being the author like teenagers, like high schoolers, because
Yeah.
the older they get, the more open.
Yeah. All right.